Hey everybody, welcome to drinknectar.com. I'm your host, Josh Wade, and tonight we are going to V Sattui again. We've been down there once before, and we're heading down there again. This great winery in Napa, California has celebrating their 125th year this year. 100% self-distributed. If you want their wine, you go to Napa or you get on their website. Beautiful facility, and hopefully have some pictures overlapping my talking right now so you don't look at me and you're seeing the pictures. Anyway, I have 3 wines from there. I've done a previous review of their stuff. Family owned and operated winery. They sent me some cheese this time with it. They suggested pairing with these wines, but I gotta admit, so freaking good that I ate all the cheese before I even had a chance to get to the wines in review. So we're gonna start off with their 2008 Sauvignon Blanc. This is $22, Vittorio's Vineyard. It's one of their home vineyards that they have. 100% Sauvignon Blanc. Kind of light, really light. Less on the yellow side than some traditional Sauv Blancs that I get. More like a Riesling. Let's give it a sniff. Alright, so I get some really good aroma in here with some melons and some lemon zest coming out. Really likes the way it smells. Let's give it a sip. This is a beautiful, beautiful wine. $22 is actually quite a screaming deal. It starts off with a real, just soft wash. It's real soft on the front palate, and then as it goes across the back, it starts to open up into some flavors of pineapple, some kiwi fruit, and then like this spritz of pepper. And just some lemon zest. The acidity is beautiful as it just cleanses your palate. It's one of those wines that evolves across your mouth. Obviously, the bottle is about half empty, so we've had a chance to enjoy this with a meal. And it's really just a super wine at $22, maybe on the higher side of what you typically would spend for a Sauv Blanc, but worth the extra $5 if you're normally in that $15, $16 price range. So the next wine that we're going to review from V Sattui is their 2007 Cab Franc. This is a 100% varietal Cab Franc from Alexander Valley. It's $28. They haven't had a lot of Cab Franc from California. So let's compare this to my memory banks of great Cab Francs we have here in the state. Little more grapey purple than some of the Cab Francs that I have around town here. Just slightly more thin, a little thinner, maybe 50% translucent. So let's give it a sniff. All right, so this is more of a plum and some earth, some vegetal components, some soft green pepper, bell pepper in there, a little bit of earth. Not funky, but just enough, a little bit of terroir that you can smell coming out of this. So let's give it a sip. Okay, so a couple different things happening on the wine. Again, it's got a soft attack, not hollow on the front palate like some wines can be, but it's just a gentle wash of like a what do you call it, cherry, but maybe like a blackberry or a combination of blackberry and plum, and then you get some really cool coffee or tea components. So some of those drier flavors in there. And then the back has just a slight zip of pepper, soft tannins, and then it's got a pretty decent finish. There's a little bit of alcohol coming through, just a small hit on the finish. But all in all, I mean, Cab Franc, I've had some in this price range, and it fits in really well. It's a well-performing wine. All right, the last wine is a 2007 Zinfandel. So they're Black Sears Vineyard. This is $40. I have high expectations for California Zin because it really is what got me super interested in wine. Some Segesio Zins really is what I kind of cut my teeth on. This one comes across a little bit more rather than being red or purple in there. It's more of like a black, well, like a brownish color, brownish tan, starting to maybe show a little bit of age. I'm not sure if that's what it is or just the the color of the extract of the fruit there. But let's go ahead and give it a sniff. Okay, so definitely not big and berry. You're not getting the strawberry things that you typically would get out of a Zin. It's not bright and bold. It's soft and subtle, a little bit of oakiness and some mocha, a little bit more pepper and earth in there than anything else. So slightly different than what I'm used to getting out of some, probably just more of the lesser expensive Zin is what I'm anticipating. So let's give it a sip. All right, so I wanted to let that finish out. First, I was a little disappointed because this was really thin on the front palate. It seemed to just kind of go in and disappear. Wasn't a ton of fruit or anything happening. Tended to be more of the licorice and mocha or cocoa kind of components in there. Lacks a ton of fruit, which is kind of what I think of when I think of Zin. So it's different. I can't say it's bad, but if you're buying this and thinking you're getting a big Zin, it's not what you're going to get. At $40, I would certainly encourage you to go into the tasting room and taste it before you drop a load of cash on it, just to make sure it's up your alley. I'll give you my full detailed notes below. If you're in the area, Napa, California, you have to stop in to V Sattui. I'm dying to get there just from the pictures I've seen. And it looks like just a phenomenal place to get together with friends, which is what life is all about.